What's up, Lincoln? So I had to start live streaming this because there are too many things in this box, and I'm not even halfway through this box, and I have a second box to go through. So I found a 1983 Canadian. I've already found two War Nickels. The first one, they're actually both 1943. One is an S, and I looked at this one underneath the scope, and it looks like a P. So there's two Civil War nickels. This amazing looking 1936 um, Philadelphia Buffalo nickel has already popped out. And then this one that I just pulled was a 2009 Philadelphia. So just like all of these already, and the fact that I'm not even halfway through this box, I just decided that I'm just gonna live stream the rest of it just to see what else comes out. So it's been a crazy box already. So and my first 2018 nickel came out today. I found this one in a box. I've been looking for these. Come on. I've been looking for these kind of in rolls or in new boxes or something, but I've not been able to find. Why won't you focus? Why won't you focus? There's nothing else here. Focus. There it is. 2018. So that's my first 2018 that I've either found in circulation or gotten changed or so that one will also go into the book. So I'm just gonna keep rolling. So if you don't hang out or whatever, then we can hang out and do this. I'm surprised on what coins that I have gotten so far. So I'll be looking for varieties too. I got my scope up on my second screen here, and we're just gonna see what we come up with. So 1984, 83, so 2003, 16. I should come up with some kind of background music or something. I haven't thought about that before. I'm sure I could do it on my computer. 2017, 2017, 99, 2002, 1996. God, some of these coins that I've already found, like these other ones that I have set aside, are all ones that are like in really good condition. Like this one right here is as I scratch it up, is a 1974. But like if you look at this thing is like basically an MS strike. And I checked it back, and this thing nearly has full steps, like so close. But it's just that bottom that's worn. But like if you look at the backs on this, it's just like, and this is a 74. This is a 74 Denver. So like some of these coins are just an amazing condition for being, how old they are. So I don't know. It's been crazy so far, and I want to keep finding stuff. 88, 2015. Um, and I was kind of curious if other people have, been finding other things that, got got dumped in circulation, or, um, like maybe there's this is a buffalo. This is a P. So I'm gonna look it out on the screen, to see if other people have found things on, um, in circulation, like better condition ones, or something like that. Nothing on that one. What are you up today? Or what are you doing today, Lincoln? Just hanging out, or 64, 89, 17, 89, 87, 2014, 2014, 2006, 92. Stay open. 2014, 94, 2006, 91, 83, 2010. Someone may have stolen coins from Papa and spent them. Yeah, maybe. I mean, and that's kind of, kind of the question of the day is, how do these coins get in circulation? Oops. Are they spent? Are they, taken from somebody? Oops. My stacks are out of whack here. There's one that that a customer, like their grandpa had a box at the bank, and the grandpa or the father passed away, and then they went in and opened up the box, and they had just like $200 in Eisenhower's, and it's like, and they didn't want them, so they just gave them to the bank, for the money. And I was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? That's crazy. I mean, well, coming from us that are, um, you know, coin collectors, were like, those are worth more than just the dollar that they are worth. But and I want to get my hands on some. And there's I guess there's one guy who comes in, he owns a bar or something, and he always comes in and drops off these ikes. So he'll come in and drop off like $200 worth of ikes. And I said, and I gave my phone number because where I work is like across the street from this bank. And I said that when they come in, call me and I will come pick them up. And I'll be over in like 5 minutes to come pick them up. So I am patiently waiting for a phone call to come pick up a bunch of ikes. And I have probably, I don't know, $10-$20 worth of ikes. Not too many. But I would love to be able to go through some Eisenhowers and just to check them out, because I've got one that is the entire planchet, the entire coin is dark and it's speckled. And it doesn't look like that it's on the surface. It looks like that it's mixed, like it's an improper mixed planchet, or something like that just happened to be mixed up like that. Yeah, I would love to get that phone call. Not right this very second, because I would be like, okay, well, I'm gonna ditch the live stream here in like 2 seconds and go get some ikes. But still, that would just be cool to get a hold of a bunch of Eisenhowers. Which is like, I imagine walking out of a bank with a box. And I since I go through so many boxes, I have extra boxes in my car just for if I'm picking up $50, or if I'm picking up other stuff that they don't have a box, and I keep extras just in case. And I would just come out with like 2 boxes worth of Eisenhowers. That would be interesting. 2004, 1971. The 1971s I have a hard time finding, as far as the 1971 Phillies, so I try to keep an eye out for those. The 1982 Phillies I have a hard time finding in good condition. 2005 Denver on the Buffalo, looking for the reverse. 97, 64. And the 64s that I get just come in just sideways. Like here's this 81, and like if you look at this coin, like there's very little on it. Like there's some scratches up in the field in here, but like the front of it still looks like fairly good. And I don't understand how, like 80s and 90s I would understand, but I don't understand how some of these coins can, stay that well, being that hard on circulation. Like was that 81 always like that, or was that in somebody's collection and then it came out? I don't know. Um, I can't, like, I go through these and I keep feeling like I keep missing the silvers. Like there's some that just look like they blend in so well, um, that I just miss them. Hey, the right channel. How's it going? 99, 64D. Looking for the double minute mark. 64 Philly. 2001. It was 2008. 77, 63. 2012. 2016. Oh, so close. I thought for sure I had another one. 1942 D, but it's the lower D. So close. Yep, so close. Almost had a third silver in this box. 2000, 2002, 94, 93 full steps. 83, 2016. 95, 89, 2008, 2005, 96, that's a newer one, 2010, 2000, 86, no. Hey, Paula. Oh, man. Paula, I decided to live stream because that I'm not even halfway through this box and I've been finding all kinds of stuff. So I've got this beautiful 1936 Buffalo nickel that came out, like, and the date is still crisp, like super clear. As soon as my camera focuses, it's going to focus today. There we go. Like, look at all the detail on this coin. And this is a 36 Philly. So I've got that one. I've got two silver 1943s already. I've got a 2009 Philly. I've got a 2018. Like, these coins are just all over. Are just all over the board. Like, I get a pretty good mix down here. Where I'm at, but yeah, it's so all over the board that I was like, okay, I want to live stream this because this is crazy what I'm finding so far. Hey, Mike, how's it going? 1977, 1977. Okay, I thought it was a 71. 1989, 2000, 99, 96, 2012, 2017, 96, Full steps. Hey Dominic, yeah, I found all kinds of stuff already. Um, I've got a 1936 Buffalo. I've got two 1943 Silvers, a 2009 Philly, and a 2018 Denver already. So it is already popping and hopping right now. So this is a 2005 Denver Buffalo reverse. No sparing. 1991, 2015, 1990, 2016. I would not be surprised if I found a 2009 Denver in this one, because the last three boxes I have found pretty much nothing, nothing but the 2009s. But to already have two silvers in the box, that's pretty good so far. So I'm really curious on on what uh, what else is in this box, because I went to another branch of the same bank and I got a second box, so I have a second box to go through tonight. Thanks, Lincoln. Thanks for showing up. 03, 06, 04. So when I go through the Nickels, I look for dates, but I also look for varieties as well, and I'm keeping an eye out for some of the ones that I have been looking through, looking for like a really good 82 Philly, the double dyes, um, just all kinds of those. Those are the ones I'm looking for. So on my computer right up here, I'm gonna pull this up a little bit more. On my computer right up here, I've got the um, my laptop open with my scope attached to it, so that I can put stuff on there and check it for repunched dates, repunched min marks, dates, double dyes, all that kind of good stuff. Like, I was super stoked to find a 1954 S over D. I knew exactly what it was as soon as I pulled it out, and I was like, there's no way that I found this one. I guess I always assume that, like, doesn't matter how many coins I'm gonna go through, I'm never gonna find anything anyway. But that doesn't stop me from going through coins. Trey says found a 1911 S penny yesterday. Yeah, that's a great coin. Those early teen S mint marks are always good. What's that one? 64. Oh man, that 64 gets me every time. Why do all the 64s have to look so good? They always look like they're gonna be something awesome, and then they trick you. 2016, 2000, no, 2005 Denver, Buffalo, no spearing. 2008, 19. You got a 1939 wheat in pretty good shape. I have such a hard time finding anything in the 30s. I don't know why that is. It just, like, I'll find one 1930 something, and like one out of every probably 10 boxes. And they're just so far and few in between that they're just hard for me to find. But then other ones um, like I pretty consistently find 60s and 70s that are still, like a red designation. There's a cool 60. Um, they've got scuffs and whatever on them, but 2004, 2005. The other one I'm looking for is the 1975 that has the misplaced D that is actually higher up, like next to the 5. Um, because that's one that you can find on the 1975 Jefferson. Is the missed? I don't know if they call it a misplaced mint mark or if they call it like a drop mint mark, but it's beyond where it should be. Whatever they call that, I can't think of it right now. 1971D, 2005, 1990, 1994, 89, 74, 74, 2000. There's a good looking one right there that I'm going to have to look at here in a second. 75, 2017, 1990, 17, 85, 86, 82 Philly. That's not bad shape. I'll throw that off to the side. 2016. Okay, I just want to get to this one right here. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Is this. So this thing is... Oh, the back is kind of rough, but, like, look how, like, it's almost like it's polished compared to these other coins of how much it just reflects. It's just like, it's crazy. Like, where do these things come from? 88 Buffalo D mint mark, looking for sparing. 96. Another hard one that I have a hard time finding is the 1995 Philly. I have a hard time finding that one as well. 1786. But I'm really stoked about that key date that I found the other day, because that was a big thing for me to find. And I'm stoked that I found that in circulation, because I thought that would be just one of those coins that I would never find. Come on. Oh, I heard something. What did I hear? There might be something in there. I heard something weird. 65, 15, 78, 97, 14, 98 Philly? Yeah. 2010, 98, 2016, 72, 81, 96. Got a newer one, 2017, 74, 16. No, 2000. Those 2000s. Something about the 2000s look weird. 2000, 2001, 1983. That's all messed up. 63, 96, 2002, 2000, 80, 2017, 2002, 83, that's all messed up. 2006, 2007, 2002, 89, 1993, Philly. What else we got? Nope. Okay. $34 wheats. 34 wheats. I had one box that I had just a stack of wheats, and it was really weird to get that many in a box. Like, I usually get probably 6, like maybe around 10 wheats in a box, and that's for any date range. But uncirculated 1962 possible double die. Mike, is that a nickel or is that a penny? 81, 97, 85, 75, low 5. 1983p. Is $6 too much for an uncirculated 1964 quarter? Ooh, I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. I would not know the answer to that. I believe the 64s are still silver at that point. What is that? Oh, no way. It's messed up. But that is a 1973 S proof. That is a proof. It's rough. It is rough. But that is a proof. Okay, so I found a proof, a Buffalo, a Canadian, silver, 2009. Like, I think I've hit every single category that I can find a coin in. I guess the exception would be a V-nickel, and I'm not gonna hold my breath for that because technically I found one. So in a circulation roll, so we will just have to see what else this box has. Um, sorry. So 1962 uncirculated double die penny. I think that would be a good find. That one right there, that dark one. It's just an old 64. Oh, 64s. Stop it. Just stop. Why do you have to be so mean, 64s? Why do you have to be so mean? 1980, 1962, 2005. Denver, looking for Buffalo. Nope. No spearing on the Buffalo. 2011, 2002, 88, 92, 96, 2006. Sorry. The 64 quarter, I believe, is still silver. I believe. I'm not 100% on that one. But if it's still silver, I don't know. I mean, you would have to compare that to what the melt value is on that one. The best thing to do when you're trying to find a like another 81, just shining one. When you're looking for values on coins, is to go onto eBay and search the one that you're looking for, and then select the option sold, and take a look at what values that they have been selling at, either uncirculated, or uncertified, certified, whatever whatever you're trying to compare to, and just see what it's been going at. Because I found some that they I think that it's worth $10 or whatever, and I go online and it's they're selling slab pieces for like $4, and it's like, okay, well that's whatever it is. I've got like $36 in 1964 D Nickels, looking for that D over D air. Yeah, Mike. I'm looking for. I'm also looking for that D over D, but I have not found anything. But the biggest problem for me is that when I'm looking at 64s, I get very little that actually look good enough that I can even see the D over D error. Like I know it's like it stands out, but when the back of your 64 is like super worn, it's makes it a little bit harder to to find those kinds of errors. But I would love to find one in circulation like that 54D over or S over D, because that was a heck of a find. Just because I knew what the mint mark should look like, and I knew that it looked different. So I had to look at it under the scope to see exactly what was going on with it. 2012, 2000, 2000, 76, 2012, 11, 76, 95, 15, 15, 14, and 95 Denver. What else is going to come out of this box? 2015, 16, 72, 15, 81 Denver, 2011, 78, 91, 2006, 89, 2012, 2003, 16, 99, 2000, 2006, 15, 16, 88, 2016, there's another 64 with a D. Let's take a look at that. And nope. 2003, 2007, yeah, 2007, 88, 2015, 2016, 2004 piece. On the 2004 P with the piece reverse, there's a double die, possible double die on the date and the D. 99, 2016, and then on the 2005 with the Buffalo reverse, the Denver has a the speared buffalo, and then on the Philly, there is a possibility for a double die on the date. So when you're looking through Nickels, take a look. Keep that in mind when you're searching the newer ones. 2010, 87, 2005 P Buffalo reverse. So let's check the date. So on the 2005 P, you're looking at the U in trust, and then the top right of the T. That's where it will manifest. And if you have, like, if it's worn, then it's going to be pretty hard to see. '90, 64 with the D. We're looking at, nope. 2007, 17, 79, 2002, 14, 99, 2017. There's a Buffalo, that's D, looking for the spearing, no spearing. 2006, 76, 71 Denver, 14, 16, 16, 2006, 2010. There's another Buffalo, Denver, no spearing. I would love to find one of those spear buffaloes. I think those things would be just killer. Okay, this is the third 1981 Denver that is just, it looks like what came out of a mint set. That's weird. That is just weird. 65, 2078, 2016, 2003 Denver, 2000. Okay, nothing in these. Gotta pull some more rolls here. So many rolls, I just want to open all of them at the same time. Can I do that? Let's find out. kind of wish that there was a like a speed unroll machine without having to, you know, cut them or break the rolls or, you know, damage the coin in any way, and you would just spin it out or something, and they would just slide down a chute. And you just look at them. If you don't like it, you toss it aside. That would be cool. What else is it? 2014, 84, 94. That's a 2005, 64, 64. Oh man, the back of that is just jacked. Nope. I wanted it. 96, 2016, 97. 87, 14, 79, 86, 82, 83, 91, 64. And these poor 1964s, these things are just destroyed. They've definitely seen better days. 2007. There's a 1959 Philly. 2016, 2012, 2015, 1981, 1991, 1978, 2012, 2000, 77, 16, 7, 5D, 2001, and 2000. There we go. Come on, what do we have? Oh, there's a 46 right there on that roll. It is destroyed though. 2007, 88, 64D, looking for D over D, nope. 2017, is that 59? It's a 59 Denver with, I think, machine doubling, only on the mint mark though. I'll set that aside and see if I can look at it. If I can look at it later. 2015 94 Denver. 92, 2011, 15, 2000, 2016, 2000, 16, 99, 72 Philly. I don't think I've seen that too often. Okay, and then 2005 Denver Buffalo. No spearing on the reverse. But man, that coin looks good. 2015, 94, 16. It's 2005, not the Buffalo reverse. 2010, 2001, 86, 2016, 2005 D. Nothing there. I think this box might be slowing down. No, I don't know. I don't know. Every time I open another roll, it's like, well, could be one. Could be one. 74. It's broken. 92, 2005 Denver, 91, 2016, 95, 97, 91, 2017. Man, come on. 2014, 2004 Denver, 71 Denver, 64. There's another 64. Another 64. That's 64 Denver. And does not look like that it's a repunched. 84. 71. No, that's rough. 2016. Gosh. Okay, can you guys see the reflection on this one? Yeah, look at this thing. So the back of this coin is like an MS strike. And then I flip it over and it's a 1974 Philly. Like, look at this thing. This thing is crazy. I don't understand why it's like that. So that's the second 1974 that I've gotten. I want to stack them. Yeah, and they literally look like that they just walked out of a mint set. I mean, they're in that nice of condition, and they still have all of their luster, all of the 64 Philly, 64 Denver. Looking for D over D, and this is definitely not a D over D, but the back of it is like all scratched up. Oops. Oh man, this box keeps on giving. I have no idea what that is, but I can tell you that's a foreign right there. I don't know what this one. There's a dark one down here too, but it's probably just a darker. So let's see what this weird one is. I think it's this one right here. Yep, it is a 20 cents from 2007 Singapore. 20 cents. So I guess technically I bought it for a nickel, so I don't know what the exchange rate is, but yeah. Okay, so I have two different foreigns in here. This is the box that keeps on giving. The box that keeps on giving. 2005 Buffalo, no spearing. 2014. You got a 1942 D non-war nickel in your change today. Yeah, I just found one in the box, but yeah, it's weird to find those that are just kind of hanging out. I mean, you can still find them in circulation, but they're odd to find in regular change. Like the change that I get all the time is obviously the newer ones. 1954S. 1954S. So 1954S. So I want to put it underneath the scope. And no, it looks like a regular S. Man, that would have been crazy if I found another S over D. Would have been awesome too. Because then I could put one in a book and give one away. Wouldn't that be awesome? That would be awesome sauce. 79, 2016, 2007, 95p. But it's all scratched up. I need a better looking 95p. 2002, 99, 72, 92. Okay. Oh, I think that's another foreign right there. I see that one. Yeah, it's Canadian. 87 Canadian. So I got 2 Canadians. A 1946 Philly. So that's pretty good. 1976 Denver. Oh, that's not too bad. Set them aside. 78. 85. I can barely read that. Sworn on the edge. 82. 65. 2004. Hey Ravenhawk, how you doing, man? 77. 89. Another 1954S. Another 1954S. Man, I'm gonna. Oh, okay. No, just regular. Oh, whew. I thought I was gonna trip out. I'm doing good. I just decided to jump on because I had found so many different things in this nickel box. I've got a 20-cent Singapore, 2 different Canadians, a 73 proof 1936 a beautiful Buffalo, 2 silvers, a 2009 Philly, and a 2018. So this has been just just a crazy, crazy, crazy box. So 1940 Denver. Just found a 1940 Denver. 75, 2000, 2015, 2016, 2004, 2016, 2015, 2015. 2, that's a P. 93, 2000, 2017, 83, 2000, 86, 17, 13, 6, 4, 1964. Let's look to see if no D over D. I had a roll of 83 halves that I set aside and found an 83P no FG. Oh man, that's a great find, Raven. And I have your package. I haven't sent it out. I apologize because this week was like 60 hours of crazy at work. So first thing next week, I will get it sent out to you. 64 Denver. No D over D. 2006, 72, 84, 84, 81. There's another 81 Denver. 2016. Come on, 64. There's 64, 64 Denver. Okay. 18 more days. Okay. Yeah. No. I'll get it out to you first thing. So it should be there by Wednesday, I believe. That's usually how it goes because you're just you're south. You're south of me. You're down in Cali, right? 2005, 2004 P with the. I'm not seeing that one. 2016, 83, 2007, 2012. Yeah, that's what I thought. You're down south, so yeah, it should be there by Wednesday. But I'll email you a tracking number as soon as I get it. But yeah, that was really cool. That it turned out like that. And I'm pretty stoked because I had just found the other night the 1950 Denver key date to go for book 1. So I literally have I think like 4 or 5 coins left on book 1 before I have a completed set. Dude, I pulled, I used the random comment picker thing, and I can't control it, and that's what it picked. So congratulations again, man. 2016, 2005, 90, 2001, 64 Denver. Two 2006, 88, 2011, 91, 85. So I'll be doing another giveaway similar to that one once I get book one completed, and um, and I'll um, yeah, I will be doing another giveaway when I get book one completed, and it will just be a single prize, and it will be the completed book one, and the completed book 2 and 3. So it will be a complete set of Jefferson Nickels. So I'm excited. I'm excited to be able to complete a series like that. That's just gonna be a lot of fun. I love being able to go through and complete albums. It's just, I don't know, something about it. That's satisfying. 36. Like, I've got um some penny books that I'm going to be filling up just to have them complete. Just to give me something to do. And I'm going to order like 10 of the 1975 to 2013s and just fill those, because I know there will be a couple in there that I'll have to get some better quality ones. Um, but I'll be able to finish those in probably a few weeks. Um, and just have them complete, and then I can use them as giveaways. I can sell them. I could do whatever with them. I just I like completing them. I also found a 1975 with a super high mint mark, just like the one in JB Coin's video. Yeah, I actually know about the 75, what I'll call the high mint mark. Um, when I was researching um, for for my video that I did on the nickel series a while back. So I've been, ever since that I did all that research, and I was like, okay, well, here's all these other things that you can find. I've been keeping an eye out for them. So I I keep on finding them in like other years, but I know that it's not high enough to be the one that is sought after. Because it's specifically on the 1975 that they had that issue where the mint mark was way out of its normal bounds. Yeah, I've got a couple of 71s, even this 72 right here, that it sits so low to the rim that is basically touching it. 1999. But I think the best part of completing the books, especially completing a full set, is that to do a giveaway on it, so somebody can have the ability to start with a completed set, and because then the option goes from being taking all the time and effort to complete to complete the books. Then it goes to it goes to, okay, now go through the books and see if you can find something better. See if you can find a better condition one to replace that. Because that is an entirely different level of hunt. That is, kind of like the next step to coin collecting. So this one is a 1949 Philly. So I don't know what the mintage is on that one. Let's check. 1949 Philly in the Nickels. It's probably going to be something like crazy. 1949 Philly, 60 million. So not rare by any. Hey Blockhead, thanks for jumping into the stream. Let's see, what do we got? We got 94, 16, there's a 61, 2006, 2007, 72, 2015, 87, 15, 77, Denver. But I think my biggest, yeah, that one over there. My biggest, I guess, drawback is that I want to organize everything. So I literally have like these things. So this is all my 80s for the Nickels. So it's 1980, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. And I have to go through and I have to organize these so I know exactly what I have. And so when I'm putting the books together, I just go, okay, I need a 1982. So, okay, I'm going to look through here and see if I can find a 82 Philly or an 82 Denver or whatever it is. I go through here. So my pennies, all my pennies, I have one of these for every single decade. Like they're all broken down. It's just my OCD just kicks in like that, and that's how I have to roll. 1964. So here's the dark one, and it is a super angry, ugly 1973. 1995, 2014, 2000. These are all jacked up. 2017. 1990, 1990, 1998. Oh man, Blockhead, I'm jealous, man. I would love to have a CC Morgan. Would love to have a CC Morgan. I think Morgans are cool, just because of just the history behind them, and yeah, those things are just they're awesome, and they're awesome to look at. They're big giant coins, which are really cool. They have a really cool design. They have a ton of history. Just the fact that a coin has two letters versus one letter. So it has Carson City versus D for Denver or anything like that can change the value on a coin immediately. Is just it's crazy, and I think it's awesome that that we have coins that have the history of that. That there are minor differences that make such a big difference in the terms of history of the coins. There is a great looking 1968. This is a 1968 S, and it's like it's not a proof, but I mean it's just about mint, just about mint state. It's got a couple scratches on the front, but I found quite a few of those recently. 2015, 15, 16. What's that? It's a 1991 Denver? Oh, Philly. 78, 2012. Quicksilver, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. I'm just coin roll hunting this box of Nickels because it's already. I started live streaming because it's already produced some crazy finds. There's one of the 68S right there. So I had to live stream to see what else that we were gonna get in the box. Because we have a 20 set Singapore, 2 Canadians, 2 silvers, a 2009 Philly, a 2018 Denver, a beautiful 36 Philly, a Buffalo, and then a 1973 proof. And that's all just from this box. And by the time that I found all that, I was halfway through the box. So I thought that it was gonna get crazy pretty fast. So I wanted to jump on to see if anybody wanted to join this trip. That's a 57D. 1989, 2015, 1958 Philly. Good one. 2013, 72, 74. I started coin collecting and coin roll hunting about a year and a half ago when I started working on a project, and it's just kind of escalated from there, as all good things do. 2000. Oh, what is that? 46. Oh, 46 Denver. So close. I would love to get another silver out of this box. Really, really, really would. 81, 91, 2002, 2001, 97, 2017. Okay, so 3, 5, 8. Oops. I need that one. So I have 8 rolls left in this box. What do you guys think? Is there another silver in here? Is there a 2009? Is there another Buffalo hiding? I hope I find another Buffalo like that one, because that one is like just look at this thing. Look at this Buffalo. Like, look at the detail on this Buffalo. Like, you can see all the hair. The date is clear as can be with like almost no wear. The back of it is sharp. It's like just how, why, where. I don't understand. I would love to find another Buffalo. Man, I'd love to find. I want to find silver. I want to find a Buffalo. Really, what the problem is going to be is that after I get done with this, I'm going to have to go and open open up the second box, just because then I really want to know what's going on, because the 3 boxes that I've gotten from the single branch this week have all been really, really good boxes. So I hope that I don't run out of luck with the second box from another branch. But Who knows? We don't know until we open them. 2008, 1998, 93. What is that? Another 54S. This is the third 54S in this box. Survey says no D. Dang it. I would love to find another 54D S over D. 74, 72, 88, 95, 2016, 99. 2001, 2006. Blockhead, yes. In fact, my first V-nickel that I found in circulation was, I think, 4 videos ago. And I posted that I actually found a V-nickel. I was just going through coins, and I don't normally record myself opening rolls. But as soon as I saw the stars, I knew, I was like 95% sure that it was a V nickel, just because I recognized part of the design. So I ended up setting up my camera and recording when I pulled that coin out, because I just wanted to, I just wanted to get it on camera that I actually found one. But yes, so I have actually found one, and only one, V-nickel in a circulation roll. Now, don't get me wrong, I would love to find a second one. I would love to find a second one. And in fact, 1980, 1977. In fact, the V-nickel that I found is actually in this book right here. This is a book that I'm putting together for my son. It's the Coins of the 20th Century. So these are all ones that I have found or purchased. And this V-nickel right here, this 1912, is actually the one that I found in circulation. So that went to him. The only thing, let's see, there's a couple of these that I've purchased. I purchased the 1943 steel. Some of these, like the Silver Roosevelt, I got from Shay over at Mantic. Some of these I also got from Shay, like the 64 quarter. I didn't have one of those. I got the Standing Liberty off of another channel. I do not have a Barber quarter yet. I'm still looking for those. The 1909 I won. Then some of these other ones I found just in circulation. And then this last page. So this last page has the Kennedy half dollar bicentennial. I found that one. The 1921 Morgan. I purchased that one. And then the Eisenhowers I got from a bank. So this is one of those ones that and the Peace Dollar. I have the Peace Dollar. I just haven't put it in yet. I wanted to get my son one of these, just because I thought it was really cool that shows him just kind of the history of coins, that he would have something, that he could look at later in life. Yeah, I just thought it was cool. So I showed it to him, and he was really excited about it. So I just made it my goal to try to finish it. So, one of the coins, one of the only coins that I have not sought out is going to be that Barber half. I'm sorry, the Barber quarter. And I don't know. I don't know if I should just go down the coin shop and buy one, or if I just try to find one online, or I don't know what I'm going to do with that one yet. I would like to find it metal detecting. That would be pretty awesome. Which, my luck, it may actually happen. Because I was at a local park here, that I also did a video on, and what's really interesting about the park is that the park property was not purchased by the city. until 1983. But when I was metal detecting there, I found a 1945 war nickel. So it obviously was there, with the property prior to the city purchasing it. Wow, that's a really nice 56. That is a really nice 56. That doesn't have any scratches on the front at all. See if I can get that on the camera. Focus. Yeah, that thing is just... That's sharp right there. Bill J needs to send me an email, pretty please, at the email on the screen with your shipping address, sir, because you won second prize on my contest, and I would love to send you out some good stuff. $63D, 88, 93, 2012, 85, 93, 2005 Buffalo, no spearing. 2015, 1978, 2005 Denver, 2016 68S. Timothy Cole, I am looking for a barber quarter. So I'll show you guys the one that I need. So on the $quarter, this is the one I need right here. It's the barber from 1892 to 1916. Anything in there, and it doesn't even have to be in good quality, because I have basically some slick standing Liberty right here. It would be cool to have a date on it, but I'm really not that worried about it. Just a barber. Yeah, Bill J. Please send me an email at cjscoincrafts@gmail.com, so that I can get in touch with you and get some shipping information, so I can send the stuff out to you. You were the last one that I have not been able to contact yet, and I would love to send this stuff out to you, man. Yeah, it's all good, Raven. I appreciate you coming and dropping a live stream, man. You guys can come and go as you want. You don't need to. I'm not holding you guys captive here, but I just thought that I would jump on a live stream, since I don't live stream very much. I usually just put up videos. 1941S. 1941S. Just found that one. So I had the chance to live stream, so I just said, why not? Just go for it. So people will jump on if they want, and I'm not worried about it. I'm just here doing my thing. 2000 Denver. Yeah, Raven, man. I really appreciate it. 2004 Denver Peace Reverse. 76. 16. 2015. 2011. 2002. Thanks, Raven. Have a good night, man. 2006. 2000. There's a 2000 Full Steps. 2003. 1997, 83, 80, 64, Denver. Hey, Coin and Card. Amanda. How are you doing? 1962, Denver. 1971, 2014, 15, 17, 15. This has been quite a crazy, crazy box. And the best part is that I've got another box that I could go right after this one. And that would be awesome because I've had such good luck with with boxes lately that I'm just like, I really just want to know what else that I'm gonna find, because I want to find them all. I want to find all of the coins. All of the coins. 1968 S. Nah, I'll set that aside. 2005, 95, 64 Denver. '64 Denver. We're looking for the D over D. Nope, it's not there. 80, 2004 D. 91. All right, so just another recap. So we found a 2007 20 cent from Singapore, two Canadians, two 1943 silvers, a 2009 Philly, a 2018 Denver, a smoking 1936 Buffalo. God, this thing is beautiful. Like, it's still got luster too, and that's the best part. This thing is just crazy good. And a 1973 Proof. That's everything that I've found so far, and that is just a lot of good coins. 87 Denver. 80. I'm really hoping to find another 2009 because that would be awesome. That would be awesome to find a 2009 Denver and a 2009 Philly in the same box. 2005, not the one I'm looking for. 2012, 2015, 93, 99, 93, 2007, 91, 92, 2012, 62, 99, and nope. Okay. The one thing that I don't like on the Nickels is just the fact that that there is like this gap. So in like the 30s, you've got a bunch of double dies. You have the Buffalo. In the 40s and the 50s, you have repunchment marks. You have, all of that stuff. And then you get into like the 60s and the 70s and the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s that there's basically nothing. There's no known um, uh, reverse varieties or double dies or anything like that until there's a couple of minor double dies on the 2004 and 2005 series that but I don't like that there's that big gap. Like in the Lincolns, there's everything in between the Lincolns. 1948 Denver. There's all that stuff in the Lincoln series that you can find. I don't know. 1981, 1986, 2016, 87, 89, 89, 2000, 77. There's 77 right there. 2014, 2004, 2007, 72, 76, 97, 2016, 95, 2016, 14, 17, 96, 99, 72, 73, 93, 2015, 2016, 95, 71 Denver. I need to find a really good 71 Philly to replace the one I have in the book. 95, what's that one? It's a 69, 86, and 2007. So I got 2 rolls left of this box. So let's see if we get anything. I'm really hoping for really anything. I'm really hoping to find something else in this box. 72, 81, 96, 88, 15, 71 Denver, 2015, another 71 Denver. Bill, I just got your email. Thank you, sir. Thank you for sending me that email. 1990, 2016, 1991, 2015, 17, 2007. Come on, 2006. Come on, 16, 15, 14, 94, 2000, 2016, 2012, 1963. What do we got? 2004 Philly, but we need the piece reverse. 2001, 2016, 2016, 2075. We're looking for the high mint mark on the 75. 2017, 1973, 91. Alright guys, last roll. Oh man, that one is dark. Should go to the dark one first? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I think it's that one right there. And it's a 2006 that's just all messed up. Oh man, I wanted that one to be a silver, because that would have been the most silver that I've gotten out of a single box. I think my max so far is 3 out of 1 box, and currently at 2 in this box. 2008, 64 on D. We are looking for the D over D variety on the 64. It's not that one. 2016, 83, 2016, 2006. See, this is 2005P. So on the 2005P on the obverse, we are looking for doubling on the U in trust, and then the top right on the T. And I'm not seeing anything on that one. 1996, 2000, 2016, 82P. Now 2016, 2015, 2012. So another 2005 Philly with the Buffalo reverse. Let's try looking at the obverse again, and we're looking to see if there's doubling on the U in trust and the top right of the T, and I'm not seeing it there either. 1946 Philly. 1963, 2014, 1980, 2006, 2014, 86P, 1987, 1894, 94, 2013, 94, 85, and 2001. All right. So what we ended with in this box is a 1973 proof, a smoking 1936 Buffalo, Philly, 2018 Denver, a 2007 20 cent from Singapore, a 1987 and a 1983 Canadian, two 1943 Silver War Nickels, one S, one P, and a 2009 Philly, a bunch of MS coins, and that was that was pretty good. I am pretty stoked about that one. Okay, so now I'm gonna ask you guys: do I open the second box? Let me know. Should I open the second box? Should I go through it, or should I save it for later? Open it. Amanda. Open, you say? Alright. Let me go grab it, and I'll open it. Alright, here we go. Let's see what magic and mystery this box has for us. Okay, I don't see any enders. At least on this side, I don't see any buffaloes. Yeah, nothing right off the top, but you know it's never been, never stopped me before from finding stuff. So let's go ahead and get right into it, and let's see what we got. Hey, Maddie, you're Midwest, right? Like Central? Central Tennessee. Do you get a mix of Philly and Denver, or do you just get mostly Philly? Because what I'm looking for is I'm looking for somebody that may be willing to do some trading for boxes. Just because I would love to get my hands on a good mixed Philly box, um, and um, yeah, you know, just to find the Philly coins because I can't. Being on the West Coast, man, I can't, especially in the pennies, I cannot find Philly cents for life of me. Like, I have to go through boxes and boxes and boxes to get some of the of the Philly coins, and they are so hard for me to find sometimes. So I thought about seeing if I could do something uh, with someone to trade like X number of rolls or a box or something like that that may give give better options to find some of the coins. If you guys hang out just for 1 minute, I will be right back. Just give me 2 minutes. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just gotta move some stuff. And I did not plan it correctly. That's all. All right, Bill, you're in Maryland. You probably get nothing but Philly coins, huh? Let's see, okay, let's get into these rolls. What are we gonna find? What are we gonna find? 2002, 81, 2005, 2015. Do you what if you don't mind answering, what coins do you search through? 92, 62, 2007, 2015, 2012, 2016, 2001, 2014, 1990. 1996, 2013, 78, 15, 2017. I don't know if it's I mean, pennies ideally would be the ticket, but I don't know. It just kind of depends on what you search through or not, or have access to. Because I mean, there's some people that don't have access to get rolled coin in some areas. Nickels, dimes, quarters, halves. I only get boxes of nickels, halves. I just buy a few rolls of dimes and quarters. Do you go through pennies at all? 1995, 1858, Denver. No. 85, 65. Access to it. 2000, 2007. 2016, 1994, 1994, 2007, 2004D, 89, 2015, 89, is that a D? Yeah, this, I needed to. Got an 89D and it looks weird. It's because it's got crud inside of it. It's got goop. It's got goop inside of it. 1970, 1979, 2017. Bill, after the live stream, I'm gonna email you. That yeah, I'm gonna email you, and I'll tell you what I'm looking for. Um, and we will work something out. Because if I could get a box, I'll pay for shipping. To get a box, from over there. Because I think that would be cool. Cool to look through. I had a buddy that went back and visited. He had family in New Jersey, and this was back in 2016, 17. Yeah, 2017, and he went to and I talked him into getting a box for me, and he thought I was crazy. But he ended up getting a full box, and I expected just a mix of coins, like you would normally get. And he gets back, and so I gave him the money to get it and everything, and he gets back and he hands it to me. He's like, "Yeah, man, it was a solid mass on the scanners at the airport, so that they had to tear apart my bags to to look at this box of coins." And so I started looking at it, and I was like, wait a minute, man. These are all brand new coins. He's like, yeah, isn't that what you wanted? And I was like, well, I was kind of going for just a mix, but it works even better because it was an entire box of 2017 Lincoln cents, and the 2017s are the ones that have the P mint mark on them. So I had an entire, and I still have it, an entire box of 2017 P Lincoln pennies. I'm like, this is awesome. This is way better than I anticipated. 1994, 2015, 79. I'm like, that's just sweet. That's sweet to find. To get an entire box of 2017 like that. 1978, 17, 2006, 2017, 2004 Denver, 68, 2003, 84, 2015, 2012, 2007, 14, 98, 2005, 2006, 2004. That's an ugly one. That is an ugly, ugly, ugly one. 1964. Amanda saved a whole box of 17 piece too. Now I'm searching for a box of 2018s. I'm still looking for a box of 2018s here in my neck of the woods. I know that they are here because I have found them in circulation, just in, just here and there. So I know they're out here. I just don't know where. And I keep asking the different mechs I go to. I was like, hey, do you guys have the boxes of the 2018s yet? Because usually they would hit, they would hit the area, right about now, maybe a little bit more into June. But um so yeah, I don't know, like I know they're here, and I would like to get a few rolls um, of the 2018s, because I still have I ended up getting a full box of 2016s as well. So I actually have 2016s, 2017s, and then that would go well with a box of 2018s in the Lincoln Sense. Um, because um, I've seen sets of years, like, 97, 98, 99, one roll of each, solid date rolls, and they go for, 10 $20 on eBay. I was like, man, that's a way to do it. Just have these old rolls that are piled up, and just sell them in year sets. 82, 63, 2006. Man, nothing yet out of this box. Come on, box. Don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. Let's find some good stuff. 2005D, looking for sparing, no sparing. 83P. 2015, 2014, 99, 92, 77, 2007, 2014, 2017, 96, man. 70S, 16. Got a lot of new ones in here. 1960D, 2079, 1990, 1977. Yeah, the first, like, the first errors that are found out of a um out of a new, like, a new set, a new year. I don't know what to call it. Are usually will carry a premium, because that is the a discovery piece is what they call it. So, and yeah, it would be cool to find something in any of the new year sets. 73, 68, 2006. I think the second box is not I've seen It's Me, Brian, and Quinn's Coin open priority mail boxes and got a new box of pennies. Um, there's sometimes, because, like, the ones that I've seen, that how my boxes come just like this nickel box. That if you get, um, well, at least it's accurate for the pennies, is if you get the other box, the other style box that has the holes in it. Like, I don't get those up here. So if I find one, that's usually a new, like, a full year of the new date. Because otherwise, all mine come in just the solid brown box. 1948 Philly, first one in the 40s. 2007, 1990, 2014, 2007. But the other thing is, as far as like those, if anyone, because I also thought about putting together like a trade list, that if anybody was looking for a specific coin, um, like that was just generally harder to find in their area, like, you know, for me, if it was Phillies, or if it was, you know, somebody that lived on the East Coast, and it was harder to find the Denvers, that if, you know, that we would have like a trade list or something and say, okay, well, I have, you know, a roll or a couple really good ones of a particular year that, you know, they would trade with like the same date or another date that somebody else is looking for. um, um, so that everybody could get stuff that um, they wouldn't necessarily have access to, or to, you know, just, I don't know if that makes sense. 2011, 2008, 2001, 15, 16, 12, 96, 79, 89. Think that would be a good idea, Blockhead? Just something. I don't even know. I would have to think about like how to set it up somewhere, kind of like Ken's like reference sheet, something like that, and, you know, there would be a like, you know, in the different tabs that, you know, if you're looking for a Lincoln, like a, you know, certain, I don't know if it would be a certain grade, but, you know, just like if you're looking for that, just that coin to fill a book or something, you could put in that you're looking for like a 1962 nickel or something, and um, then somebody could look through it and say, you know, okay, I have a 1962 nickel that I know somebody needs, that I would trade them for a, you know, 1946 S penny or something, and that way, you know, it's a win-win across the community, because then people are getting the coins that they need to complete, you know, just like my coins of the 20th century is like, you know, obviously that's a little bit more specific to, you know, I just need a barber quarter. um, But I mean, I could go find one. That's, you know, I could go buy one, but that's, I don't know. If somebody has, you know, an extra one laying around, or, you know, is willing to trade me for, you know, something else that maybe I have, I think, you know, I think that would be beneficial to the community, because then it's a win-win on both sides. Hey, Silver Badger, how's this going? And it's Adriana, how's it going? 87, 87, 2017, 91. Oh, and Adriana, the live stream the other day, I was at work until 8:30 at night, my time. So I have not had a chance to look to watch that live stream yet. So I have no idea. 1957D. Um, I have no idea what happened for that live stream. I literally, I went to the link and donated, and then went back to work. So 1994, 2006, 89, 99, 2006, 59 with the Ring of Death on it. There we go. My box over here, my foot is falling over. 1958 Denver. 75, looking for the high D. Not on there. 2005 with the Buffalo Reverse P. So on the 2005, P Buffalo Reverse, we're looking for a double die on the obverse. You will see it on the top right of the T and on the U on Trust, but I'm not seeing anything there. So we'll keep looking. 1994, 2006, 1974, 2006, 2000, 98, 2011, 1972. Man, this box is not good. I think I ran out of luck on that first box. That first box was just crazy, the amount of stuff. A Buffalo, a 2009 Philly, 2 Canadians, 2 silvers, a proof. Like, I don't know if you could just if you could find any more in a single box. Well, I guess an error would be good, like the D S over D, or a double die on the silver. That would be kind of cool. That would be all right to find. I haven't found any of those yet, but it's not like I found enough silver to really look that hard either. Adriana, I was thinking about Texas today when I was down there. The weather was really really warm and kind of humid up here, and it reminded me of being down in Houston. And I remember walking, out of the hotel, and it was just like nothing but a solid wall of humidity, and it kind of took me back a little bit. Thought it was cool. Reminded me a little bit about my time down there. Just solid wall of humans. So you walk from the because we stayed at that hotel in downtown Houston. It's right across from the Civic Center. I don't remember what it was called. But it has a garage like across the street, and there's a walkway over it, and it was in it. It had AC in that walkway. So you go from like the cool air of the AC of that skywalk, and then walk into like a solid wall of humidity as soon as you walked into the garage. It was something else. '83, 2004 D, 2006 94, 91, 90, 79. $1966. The thing is that like when I was down there, like just working with the people and working at the stores that I was helping out down there, just like the one thing was, and the thing I was worried about is because the stores were extraordinarily busy, because obviously everybody is trying to rebuild, and just trying to help, 13 people down an aisle in just stuff, um, and obviously not having the product because trucks couldn't get in because some of the streets were still flooded and all of that stuff. But the thing was is that all of the people were really chill. 1950 AD. They were just so calm. I had one guy that it took like 30 minutes to help him find what he needed. And I kept on having other customers come up and that they needed help too, and he would say, "Well, just go help them, go help them, and then come back and we'll figure it out." So I ended up helping like 6 other people before um, I had finished helping this one guy, and he was just so thankful that I was there just trying to help him, and it was just like, thanks for helping me out, man. And it really like his problem, he was looking for like a plumbing fixture or something like that, a plumbing connection, and the entire process took like 3 minutes, and it took no time at all. And just all the people down there are super relaxed, super chill, and that's different from some of the people that are up here. People up here are really uptight and kind of mean sometimes, but it was cool. I miss I kind of miss sometimes being not being down there, or I miss being down there just because the food was amazing and the people were cool, um, and it was a really good time, and that's something that I will always remember, and I would love to go down and visit. Um, and visit down there again just because it was cool. 2015. I didn't have any issues with the people on the road though, but I was actually um, I was helping out at a store in Port Arthur. Um, and the drive just was like an hour and a half each way, and that took a long, long time to get there. But I would love to go down because the people and the food was just it made it all worth it. It didn't matter how many crazy amount of hours that I worked. I think I worked something like 80 some hours in a week. That yeah, 1941S. But made it all worth it. It was quite the experience. Very, very, very good experience. Everywhere in Texas takes forever. Um, have you guys been to? Oh, Silver. I'm in West Coast. I'm in Oregon. Um, have you guys been to Papacitos? It's a restaurant there in that hotel in downtown Houston. Have you been to that one? 72D, 81, 78, 64D. That was a good restaurant. We went there. Um, no, we had the corporate credit cards, but we went there like like every other night. It was cool though. Just the people and the food was good, and it was just a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun. Experience something new. Um, just because I had never been prior to me going down there. I had never been anywhere near um, the the South. The closest that I've been to is like Vegas, South, like middle South California. Like nothing anywhere close. So that was a far stretch out of my known comfort zone that I had. But it was cool. I so enjoyed it. 1997. I'm finding a lot of newer ones in this box. Come on, Daddy needs some silver. Daddy needs some silver, or some 2009s, or another Buffalo. Give me something. 2004, 2086, 2086, 2014, 2000, 2084, 2014, 2000, 2016, 2010, 15. Man. Come on, box. Don't do me dirty like this. 2002, 15, 1959 Denver. Okay. 1960. Come on. 15, 99. What's this one? 80, 16, 97, 97. Nope. I always question like the worn ones that are in the middle of the roll. It just seems like that should feels like it should be a buffalo every time. It's like that's a worn one, should be a buffalo, should be right there. But no, it's usually not. Usually it's just like a 50s slicked out 57 or something. I don't know, something weird. 94, 2004, Denver, 2017, 2015, 1971, 2016, 77, 16, 16, 2000. This box is not giving much. 1948S. What's the mintage on a 48S? Anyone? Anyone? 48S, 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 48S. $11.3 million. So that's the low mint mark, or low mintage on that one, on the 48S. So that's a good one. Maybe that's the start of something good. 84, 84, 80, 95, 99, 2014, 1990, 98, 81, 71, 95, and 16. We're looking for some good stuff. What's that one out there? Let's see, 50s, 59 Denver. Ugh. What's that one right there? 54D. 54D. Now the big 54 is the S over D. So this is just going to be just a regular 54D. 2006, 1980, 2015, 14, 16, 90, 2017. Ouch, silver. 2.5 boxes of halves. Well, but the biggest thing with halves is that it's such a luck of the draw. Because I've gone through a couple of boxes I just found nothing. And then I had one box where I didn't even get a full box. I ended up getting it's about $450 worth, so it's almost a full box. And I ended up getting like 18 silvers and like 5 NIFCs and a proof out of it. It was the most insane box that I've ever had on House. And then of course right after that I found like a whole lot of nothing in like 2 boxes. It's just like, okay, so that was your one shot to hit some pay dirt, and then I'm just gonna take it away from you. No more after that. Very shiny 1944 War Nickel, but there are no steps. Thought about sending it to PCGS or NGC. I know that the full steps designation definitely commands a premium, but there are some years that the strikes were so weak overall that just having one with a good strike um, uh, will carry a premium just out of the gate. Those particular dates, I do not remember those off the top of my head. But there are um, a lot of different things in different denominations that kind of carry the same thing. '74, 2015, 2016, 88, 74, 88. uh, Mike, there are some times where um, I donate just to donate, just because it helps out the streams, and I know I won't get anything. Just be just it could just be the boxes or the area, or they're heavily searched, or who knows, but it's all about supporting um, the community. 1964, 1963 Denver. Yeah, looks right. Now it's a don't get me wrong, because I would love to find some good coins, but sometimes you just gotta find them yourself. But some people have better luck than others, and mine comes in waves. That's true, Adriana, and uh, as a frequent consumer of your channel, I appreciate that, because that means a lot. And that's one of the biggest reasons why that I donate um, to you guys a lot, is just because number one, you're really fun to watch. Just your interaction between you and Shay is is really entertaining to watch. But one of the other things that I enjoy is the way that Shay looks for varieties, because there's little to no channels that do that, and that's important, because it's not just finding silver or finding NIFCs, although those are fun. But what about the history of the coins? What about the history of, low mintage coins or other coins that have die varieties or errors that that since we're going through boxes of coins, that these coins that we are finding in these boxes would have ended up in circulation anyway. So just to find them and rescue them from circulation, I think is cool. I really enjoy that. Yes, we are rescuing coins. Rescuing coins from circulation. That's my thing. Do we need name tags that say like coin rescuer? Is that a thing? Got a 1960 here that just looks weird. That was nothing. Halfway through a box of custom wrap pennies, just found a 2015 with a decent die clash. That's awesome, Amanda. I have one very strong die clash, and it is literally the first die clash that I have found that really cemented what I know about die clashes, and it was a 1984. I was looking for the double ear variety, and I saw this clash, and I was like, "Hey, I know what that is." So I was checking out die clashes for a little bit, and then I became a lot more aware of what the clashes would look like. So that makes them easier to spot. So I did also do the same thing on the Jefferson Nickels. That some of them show up a particular way. That makes them stand out. Like on the Jefferson Nickels on the reverse, right about pencil. Um, the like on Lincoln's coat. It's the sorry, I'm gonna learn how to talk. So this stuff right here, these areas on his coat will show up right here and show up right here, just like on Lincoln. So you will see it, and it will usually be on this side right here, and you will see leftovers of the clash that they tried to polish out. So when I'm looking at the reverses of coins, that's what I'm looking for to find those clashes in the nickels. 74, 14, 90, 2003, 2016. Um, 1990. There's a newer Buffalo looking for spearing on the reverse. No spearing. 2015. Are you guys racing to find stuff, or see how many rolls that you get through without finding something? 2015, 14, 13, 17, 81, 2015, 7, 99, 93. With Manta coins. I don't know. I think I'm gonna save up my my Manta coins for a while and see what I can do with them. 2016. It's a kind of good 1991. From Denver, 96 to 1982D. Oh, you guys are good. The hair flip thing is awesome. I like the squirrel though. I think the squirrel has to be my favorite. I claim that. I claim the squirrel. Two thousand, 2012, 2006, 17, 71D, 13, 88, 16, 16, 98. Man, I would like to find something right now. This is getting dry. 17, 85, 99, 82. Hey Rivendell, how's it going? Thanks for joining in. 80, 2006, 2015, 2006. There's a 64 with a ring of death on it. Boo. And Lemonhead. Hello, Lemonhead. Thanks for coming in. For those guys just joining in, I am trying my luck at Nickels. I'm trying my luck at the second box of Nickels because the first box was so amazing that I had to record it. Because on the what is that? In the first box was amazing. I had 2 silvers, a beautiful 1936 Buffalo, a 73 proof, and a 2009 Philly, along with a bunch of other stuff. But I was kind of thinking that I was gonna get just as lucky in this box, but so far I've got a whole lot of squat, which makes me sad. '85, 80, 2016, 1979, 92, 89, 77, so 96, 2007. So on these coins that I'm looking through, I'm looking for dates that I don't have. Obviously the 2009, any of the Silver War Nickels, and then I'm looking for some of, like this one is a 1960, and it's got the die chip on top of the 6, but there's also a giant ring of death going through it, so I will not keep this one. Buffaloes, V-Nickels, all that stuff. I'm looking for all that. I'm also looking for the die varieties, the double dies, the repunchment marks, the anything like that. I don't have a specific show or anything set up for it. I just, sometimes I get the chance to do it, so I just go for it. So we will just keep trucking and see if we can come up with anything, because I am hoping that we come up with something in this box soon, because I am dying over here. 74 proof? It's 2007. 89, 2015, 2004 Denver, 2014, 1990, 2007, 92. Yeah, to find a proof in circulation is a good find in any denomination that you are searching. That's my opinion. Now it's great if you can find one that is in like super nice condition, that's not all scratched up. But you know what? A proof is finding a proof, and there's proof in the coins. Ah, that was a good joke. Come on, give me something. Yeah, the notifications thing is just like I will get probably half the ones that I'm subscribed to, and I don't get it. Don't get it. 2016, 4, man. 17, 16, 13, 96. 54 plane. So 1954 finally got something. I don't know, it took 37 rolls to go through because I'm over halfway through this box. And I would hate to end the stream without getting one of my 3 coins that I get out of every single box. That would make me lots o sad. So, dear coins, please let's get something good. Please, oh please. 2088, 95, 70, 2017, 84. The math behind the bell. Oh. Well, I think their math is broken. Just saying. Two thousand seventeen, 79, 89, 2011, 2012, 16, 2000, 16, 16, 99, 88, 12, 16, 92, 2005, 1963, 2005 Buffalo, 2005 Buffalo P, no doubling. Come on, give me something. I just want some good coins. Give me something good. I want something good. 95, 2000, 84. Man, this thing is littered with 95, 92, 76, 2007, 11, 13, 96, 85, 64 plane, 71D, 12, 17, 90, 94, 2001, 2014, 87, 16. God, nothing in that roll. I feel like I'm calling out bingo numbers. 2, 4, 14, 73. Oh, 75. 1980, 2016, 1989. Well, it's in rough condition, but the letters go all the way to the edge, but they're not cut off. I got a bingo. Where's my prize? Your prize is a 2016 nickel. Congratulations. 2017, 1985, 2004 P with the piece reserve. Reverse. So on the 2004 Philly, we're looking for a possible doubling on the date, on the obverse, and I am not seeing it on this one. '91, 75, low D, 2016, 2000, or 2005. Man, 81. Yes, Mike. Actually, the first box there was a 2018 nickel. At first, I thought it was 2013, but then it looked different, so I looked at it again. And it is a 2018 Denver nickel, which is also the first 2018 D that I have found so far. And this one's really worn. 1947 S. 1947. I still need a Buffalo. I need a 2009 or a war nickel in this box. I need one of those three in this box. It needs to happen. 1974, 1956 D, 95. I want to know who paints the coins. Who is taking the time and has the time and the effort to paint the edge of a coin? Like, who does that? 54D, 85, 2000, 86, 64D. 64D sometimes has a D over D mint mark on the reverse, but have not found one yet. Yeah, so rude. Oh, that one's destroyed. 2002, 91, 15, 95, 76, 2001, 2003, 2016, 2005 D, Buffalo reverse, no sparing. Another Buffalo, no sparing. A third Buffalo, no sparing. That's weird, 3 in a row. 1980p, 1980p, no. 77, 86, 15, another 2005, Buffalo, no spearing. An elf named Fred. Come on. Where are the coins? 2008, 85, 17, 89, 2000, 14, 81, 83, 11, and 2003. I love the USB microscope. It is just awesome, the stuff that you can find with these things. And it just plugs in, so like I could take my scope somewhere else and plug it in and be able to do, pretty much the same thing. It's a nice 92. '88, 90. 2000, 2013, 2008. Thought that was a 9 for a second. 1960D. 2006, 2008. Man, so close to all these good ones. You just need to find one. 62D, 79, 13. There's another 60. 2005, Denver, no sparing. 2003, 1960. Come on, where are my coins? 2006. Man, this is starting to get rough. Okay. Finally, we got one. 1949 Philly. 1949 Philly. How many rolls do we have to go through to get that? 9. 2004. 1968 pennies, the date is bold, but on the 1969 they aren't bold. You ever wonder why we say our alarm clock just went off when it actually just turned on? Yes, aliens. That's why. There's a lot of weird things that just happen. I think it's just one of those things. I'm trying to go through all of the rolls and get them kind of cut open so I can go. Paw Snacks back-to-back 250s. Holy smokes. That's... wow. That's just wow. I couldn't even imagine. Like, I don't know. that's just a lot of money. $1990, 2016, 95, 1978. Yeah. I think it would take Shay probably a day and a half to do it. Your butt would hurt for a week. Yeah. You're gonna have to drop some money on some really nice office chairs. They have some um, that are like racing seats. You can get those. Those are kind of comfortable. I throw nickels around like manhole covers. 1954 plane. I actually have it's just a leather chair, but I've had it for a while, and it's like, oh yes, yes. Buffalo. We got a buffalo in this. I can't. It's slicked. It is slicked. Um, I don't know. I'm gonna have to take a look at that one. It could just be really worn on the back, but I'm not seeing a date anywhere. Yeah, so there's a buffalo. Okay, so this buffalo is all so there's three types of the coins that I get in the boxes, and I have always, with the exception of one box, I've always gotten one of those three, and it is the buffalo, the 2009, or a war nickel. So I've only been skunked once, and today will not be that day. So slicked buffalo, it's all good though because it's still buffalo. I'll have to take a look at the back because the back looks weird. Because there's a couple of distinctive years that have a design variety on the reverse, that I will have to compare it to see um, to see if it matches up to anything, so I may be able to get a date on it. I don't know. We'll have to see. Hey, Blues Coins, how's it going? 2005P. Oh, I'm looking for. Hey, I like finding buffaloes. It's like finding a I don't know what it's like finding in a. I guess it's like finding silver, but it's also like finding in a V knuckle or a wheat, or no, I guess it's not like a wheat. Um, I don't know. I think it's cool though. I mean, to think about that, even if you had the last year buffalo that you found, which is a 1938, you still have to consider, okay, if that was in circulation, then that was in circulation for the last 70 something years, and you just found it in a roll. Like, man, like that's cool. I love that. 1990, 92, 88, 14, 76, 2000, 92, 86, 2013. I bet you what's gonna happen now is yeah, it's like finding an early wheat, like a 30s or a 20s wheat, or anything in the teens. Um, um, it's just, it's like finding one of those, because just how long that it has not sorry, how long that it has been in circulation before you found it, because that's always like the first question I ask is like, okay, so this coin is, 70 years old, 80 years old, 100 years old. How long has this been in circulation? Has this coin been in circulation for that long? Because I remember the oldest Indian head that I pulled out of a roll was in 1882, and I had to sit there and think about, okay, so this coin was made 135 years ago. Where did this coin come from? Did this coin Has this coin literally been in circulation for 135 years? Did it come out of somebody's collection? Did it get dumped? Like, what happened that this coin that I just found was, hey, I got a 2009 Canadian. There's a foreign. How what led to this this coin being in circulation? It's the mystery that drives us, I guess. 2015, 87, 91, 2000, 99, 88, and 93. But that 1882 coin was just, it was jacked up. I mean, but I could still read the date, and that was the kicker, is that it wasn't completely just wiped out where you couldn't even tell what it was. It was that there was a definitive, like, if you had um, a slick buffalo and you flipped it over, and you immediately could tell that it was a 1913 Type 1 because of the hill. Like, it's that kind of thing. So 1948 Philly. Just found one of those. Yeah, the story and the history, that's the cool part about it. 2006, 1972, 98, 2006. You're right, Rivendell. That's exactly it. Is that whatever the story is, it's yours now. That's cool. I like that very much. 2017, 2004, and nothing. I'll take a proof about now if that's in the cards. 2004P, 2004P, piece reverse. Looking for doubling on the date. I don't see doubling. Keep going. 2016. I feel that way about early copper. It's copper. Does it know it's copper? Oh yeah. Imagine that coin is from, yeah, if that was, imagine if a coin that you found, say, in circulation, and there was a way to trace that coin through history, like the the material. Like, you could trace a coin that was previously, we'll say a silver dime or something like that. Like, okay, before it was a silver dime, it was a silver something else, that got melted down and then restruck as a silver dime. And then before, it was like a barber or something like that. And then before it was a barber, it was a sixpence. And then before it was a sixpence. Like, that would be awesome. That would be awesome too. you know, to have to be able to, you know, go through the history on a coin. Maybe that's what somebody should do, is just do a mock-up of, you know, like this coin through history, and you know, take a modern coin and then take it backwards, backwards through time, and you know, and it being um, realistic that you know, that it would match. So like you couldn't go from a clad to a silver to you know, to a gold or something like that. Like it would have to be that material all the way back. My grandfather started a state quarter book before he passed. I've been waiting for over a year to get this book. It doesn't have any error coins and missing the 2008 Oklahoma P quarter. That would be cool to have a complete quarter set. I've thought about doing quarters just every once in a while, just so I can get um, to finish books. So 1947, 1947S is the next one that we found. 1962, 1997, 76, 74, 14, 10, 2000, 95. 75, 2006, 16, 10, 15, 11. This material is actually is actually this stuff. This is black shelf liner that actually got at Lowe's. So you can get this at Lowe's or Home Depot or Walmart or anything like that. But it's kind of rubberized, and it's really easy to clean. And I just used it so that there's some kind of protection on this table that I'm using. Um, yeah, and it stays down, like it doesn't stick, but it stays down really well. Um, and like I said, it's easy to clean off. Because like once I'm done with all my coins and I clean it off, I can just wipe it down with a what do you call those? Clorox bleach wipes, like just one of those. Um, just to clean it off. But that's what I use. I thought about getting some of the mats that are out, but I don't really like them because they're kind of oversized. And this works like extremely well within the space that I have to do this. And that's what I went with. I have put thought towards making a custom mat. Um, Similar to, I don't want to steal anybody's thunder or anybody's idea, but I just thought about, just for my own use. But I thought about putting together one kind of like Quinn's mats, only it had the informational stuff like on the back of his, for all of the denominations. So like you would have the low mint and key mint, the special of the Lincoln cents, and the low and key years, key dates, for the nickels, you know, and then all the way up until, like half dollars, just as an easy reference, because honestly, there's a lot to remember. There's a lot to remember while going through multiple denominations. There's so much stuff to remember. It gets easier with time as you continue to go through it. But for somebody who's just starting off, like some of that stuff is hard. I mean, there's without looking at a coin and then referencing an online you know list of stuff to look for, and then there's just a lot. 41 Philly, we got a 1941, 88, 97, 96, 2006, 2016, 2001, 87, 1959 D, 2017, 2005, 2015, 1989, and 2010. It wouldn't be a large amount. I would say. I would say the idea would be that the mat would be probably half to three quarters of the size. Um, just because you don't need the information in font, like font 64 or something like that. I mean, you can have it down on font size 12 or something like that, where you have the small list of key dates here, and it would be you know I think that it would work. In my head, I want it to work. How about that? In my head, I see a really worn one right here. 1940D, 1940 Denver. So almost in the 30s. 97, 17, 91. I had started kind of designing it, but then I got working on some other stuff, and I haven't been back to revisit it. But it's just one of those things that I think that would help out more people. But again, not to steal anybody's thunder, because I'm obviously not the first one to come up with an idea like this. But I think it would be beneficial for a lot of um, people who coin roll hunt, because then then they can do pretty much any denomination and be able to find something. Especially the key dates, like the 1950D and the Nickels. If I didn't know that was a key date, and I was just looking through Nickels, would I have would I have passed that one up? Because 1950s is not you know it's not necessarily a big deal. It's not silver. It's not double dies. It's not anything else. It just happens to be a key date for the Nickels. Because you can find a 1950s penny all day long, and it's not anything special. Well, I guess it's not special. It's just not as special as the nickel. The 1950 penny would be, a wheat reverse, and reasons. 99, 99, 15, 16, 13, 99, 14. Man, these coins are just rough in this box. 2006, 74, 81. No. My thing, Rivendell, is that I don't wanna take somebody else's idea like that. It just makes me feel bad. Because somebody came up with it first. 2005 Philly, no doubling. 86. 2011, 17, 2001, 2000, 88, 16, 2004 piece reverse. Let's check for doubling. I'm not seeing any doubling on that one. 1953, 1953 Denver. That's what it looks like. 1953 Denver. So there's another 50s. You got a lot of 50s out of this box so far, though. 2011, 74, 2006, 82, 95, 2017. 11, 15, 82, 2000, 95, 2000, 2002, 2001. What is that? Oh, that's a 2007. 2006, 77, 91, 74, 64, 2007. Most things people come up with is because of someone else. They will either get yours or theirs. That's true. That's true. 94, 95. Come on. This box has got to be the most stingy box. Stingy box that I've ever gone through, because it does not want to give up anything. 85, 89, 12, 97. Squirrel. 2006. 2015, 2017, 64, 14, 6, 16, 11, 14, 73. It's not in bad shape. 97 and 14. There's a lot of newer ones in this one. Blue, I'm on my second box. I only have 2 boxes that I got today. I was planning on going through them this weekend. I didn't necessarily plan to go through them all right away, but started going through them because I had the time, and so far it's working out for me. And except for the second box, this second box is just not playing the game. The game where I find cool stuff. Because I found a Buffalo and a 2009 Canadian, but that is literally as much as I found as far as, really good stuff out of this box. It's kind of a weak box. 16, 15, 16, 95, 2002. Oh man. So I got 4 rolls left in this box. So at least with this box so far, I got a Buffalo, so it does satisfy the 3 types of coins that I get in these nickel boxes. That I've determined that the nickels in my area are not searched by anyone, because I've been able to find so much stuff. So I know that much for sure. I know that there are at least 1 or 2 people that go through $half consistently. My dump bank also has a customer that comes in and dumps about $4,000 worth of half dollars every week. 2002. Hey, 1940D. Pretty low. 2011, 9814. 89, 16. That is an 81. 89. So 1958D. 2016, 2016, 2012. 2000, 2015, 63, 84, 2011. I actually tried to find out like what days that person comes in. Just because I wanted to find out if they went through varieties or not. Because if the person who's looking through half dollars is not looking at varieties, then I will try to find out if I can buy the bags after they dump and go through and get varieties, because I know they're looking for silver. I know that much because that's a given. But if they're not looking for varieties, then there is, a very missed market in those that I would have basically free reign on. But if they're looking for varieties, then I'm obviously barking up the wrong tree. Another 1940 looks like a plain date. 1940 Philadelphia. So that's 3 1940s or more. 1976, 1989. Yeah, and those varieties can very well be worth more than the silver content. And there's a 1971. It just looks different. 2005D, looking for spearing on the reverse. I don't see any spearing. Because out of all of the half dollars that I have found, I have actually found 2 of the 1974 Denver double dies. The first one wasn't pretty good, pretty pretty good condition. Not super nice. And it's worth about $20. But then the second one that I found, it had that ring of death on it. But I kept it anyway because it's still a 1974 Denver double die. And regardless of what the coin looks like, that's still a cool find. Okay, here you are. It's still a good find. 1979, 2016, to 1980, 1986, 65, 88, 2015, 16, 2006, 2012, 83, 74, 2004 Denver. Nope. Okay. Last one. Come on. Give me the good stuff in this roll. Please, oh please, make this happen. 2005, no. 95, 64, 2016, 88, 2017, 99, 99, 2014, 2013. 89, 74, 16. Yeah, I wish Rivendell. I wish it was all War Nickels. I'd be like, I gotta go to the bank right now and buy out the rest of their boxes because that would just be awesome. 2006, 2016, 2006, 2000, 92, 2016, 1979, a Denver Buffalo, no spearing, 82. So that's looks like a Philly. 1994, 2000D, 2004. That one's in really nice shape. 1981, 1993, 1984, 2004, 2012. All right, that's all she wrote. That is all she wrote. That's kind of a bummer. Very much kind of a bummer. But if I average it out, I did find silver. I did find proof. I did find 2009s. And I found buffaloes. So technically, I found my 3 types of coins regardless. Which still goes to prove that the coins in my area are not, well, at least the nickels in my area are not searched. And the reason why I wear these gloves is because of this gross nastiness. These are just nitrile gloves, and I use these because that is disgusting, and I would have to wash my hands like 50 times with extra soap. So all I have to do is just take it inside out, throw it away, and now my hands are all clean, just like that. So yeah, I will do a recap video of Rivendell. I have a million of those. Check this out. So, in one of my mini boxes that I have sorted, I have this compartment right here, which has nothing but 2009s and dateless buffaloes. That thing is all slick buffaloes and 2009s. Because that's how many I find. So if you need those 2009s, then you just go ahead and let me know, and we, because I have plenty of 2009 Denvers to go around. That's for darn sure. Blues. I don't know if Ken is. I don't know if what Ken is doing. Um, because he put out an email. I think his blog. He was trying to decide what he was gonna do. Um, have a giveaway 2009 night. Yeah, I could do a giveaway for on 2009s. Yeah, I know he stopped the Wednesday night, the Wednesday wheats, just because there wasn't a lot of that. I guess activity, not activity, but buy into it. Um, I don't know. I really enjoy both his coin class and the big show. Um, yeah, I like watching all of Ken's stuff. Yeah, Adriana. He was gonna put it on the back burner, um, and it may just be a permanent thing. Just because there wasn't a lot of with the I think what it came down to is um, well, I'll let you go on to his blog. I mean, he explains it out pretty well, on his reasoning and his decisions on that. But I 100% support Ken, and his channel. Um, um, that he does a lot of stuff, and it's he does a lot of good work, and I will support that 100%. Uh, just can't have a full time job on top of what he does with the streams. I believe his full time job is actually coins, um, buying and selling coins, outside of the live streams. Um, but the the streams and the shows, was a another avenue of benefit for him, um, or is another avenue of benefit for him. That's something that he came up with. But yeah, he puts out um, great informational stuff, and I would love to do, and I'm trying to do, more educational videos. So like, I had won a 20 cent piece, an 1875 20 cent piece, from his big show, and uh, and I'm going to do an entire video on the history of that coin. Um, just because I think it's really interesting, and I learned so much more, while researching to do a video, than I do from just reading. So because there's a lot of history with the 20 cent piece, outside of just it was only minted for circulation for 2 years, which is an extremely short amount of time. But the need for the 20 cent piece, and just all of those things, that wrap into the history of that coin, I think is really cool. So that's why, I'm that I wanted to do a video, because I feel like other people would benefit by learning about the history. Um, Make sure you use your coin holders. I mean, like all these coin holders right here. I'm still building the state ones. But if you guys want any of those that go into the 2x2 acrylics, or anything custom made, I can do that, and it's really easy for me to do, and uh, yeah, I'm willing to design some and sell them, because it's fun for me to do. The ones you make during your videos. Oh, like the full custom ones. Hey, Lincoln. There's there's one that I thought about. Um, make the coin mat first. Yeah. Um, there's one that I thought that would be really cool that I wanted to do for. That I would make a little box, and each side would be um, kind of like one of these coin holders, only it would slide in to each frame of this box, and it would fit a coin on each side, um, or on one side, or something like that. And I thought about making that small. It would just be a small box. I mean, it would be about this a little bit smaller of the size than this, than this thing that fits in the 2x2. Um, that I thought about making this and putting in like some of the dateless buffaloes, and giving them to the tellers at my bank, just as a little benefit to them helping me get the boxes, because I know it's kind of a pain in the butt sometimes, and that kind of stuff. Um, I Rivendell. I use PLA. I do not use ABS. ABS would require a filtration system, and I don't have the effort to do that right now. I would like to print in ABS or some other material like PETG, or nylon, or anything else like that. But right now, I primarily stick to PLA, because that's the material that I have on hand right now. Lincoln, to answer your question, I went through all of the second box, and I kind of struck out. I did find a dateless buffalo in the second box, so that at least continues my trend of finding one of three types of coins in the boxes and a 2009 Canadian. So the second box was kind of weak, but I think it's because I used all of my luck on the first box. But that's okay, because overall, it's is it a very good couple of boxes. I mean, you guys can see these stacks of coins. Like these are the 50s just from the second box, and like there is a there's a ton of 50s, and that means that these things are not searched in this area. Of course, I had fun, Rivendell. It's No matter what, there is always a story in these coins, as far as you know what what date is this buffalo. Well, we don't know, but the story behind the buffalo, or the first one that I found, the 1936, is like how amazing detail that buffalo still has, and it hasn't been slicked out like most of the other ones that I found. Or just the fact that, hey, I found a buffalo, and even if it's the last date that they were minted, 1938, this has still been in circulation, um, circulation for 70 plus years. It's like, I thought, I kind of been thinking about doing a consistent live stream, um, but I don't know. If you guys want me to do more live streams, I can do more live streams. I would primarily do Nickels, because they have the most opportunity for goodies in them, versus pennies or anything like that. So if you guys want me to do, I can do $half sometimes, but um, I think there's a lot of channels that do $half, and I don't think that there's a lot of channels that that do enough nickels. But I don't know. I'll try to come up with something and see if I can do like a couple boxes of nickels or something. And if you guys want to watch, then I'll try to come up with something. Yeah, the other thing I got to figure out is, okay, if I have a bunch of people coming in and watching my live streams, then okay, what am I gonna give away at the end of the live stream? Because that would be what everybody wants to come for is the free stuff, right? 2009s, Rivendell. There are a couple of Texans who do those $half. That's something to do with trivia and squirrels. uh, Welcome back, Mike. No silver, man. Just a Buffalo in the 2009 Canadian for box number 2, and that is all she wrote on those boxes. Uh, well, if you guys want a giveaway, we'll do a giveaway. I have no problem doing that. What do we give away? Buffalo in a 2009 P. How many people do we have in here? I've got 11. I could do a Buffalo and a 2009 for everyone in here. How about that? Yeah, that's what we'll do. All right. Email on the bottom of the screen. Right there. Send me an email. I'll get some information for you from you guys, and I will send each of you a Buffalo and a 2009 Denver. How about that? How about a sandwich? Lemon head. That's actually it's about dinner time, and I am starting to get kind of hungry. So I was thinking about some dinner here pretty soon. If you ever want to eat another sauerkraut sandwich, I have no idea what movie that's from. Mike Wolf. I have 3 buffaloes, but 2 are dateless. I think I've got one. I think I've got one that has a partial date on it. So, Mike, if you send me an email, um, just put dateless in the email, and I will hook you up, man. We'll figure it out. And that's all I really got tonight, guys. I'm getting ready to Um, go figure out dinner. I guess that's something that I gotta do, and clean up this giant pile of stuff. But yeah, I like uh, I like giving back to the community. I mean, that's growing the community is where it's at, and I definitely want to be a part of that. So I'll work on some stuff, but if you guys have questions or anything, go ahead and send me an email at that email address right there, and I will see you guys um, in the next one. I guess. Uh, thanks for everyone for coming in tonight. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.